Hi there, my name is Elizabeth Sinclair and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. And now we're going to be making dad cards. Father's Day is like 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks from now, and I decided to put a couple Father's Day cards together. Now, to do this card, what I used was trusty tools. I'll show you. Here's the stamp set, and here are the really cool dies. Now, they were bundled together at the last catalog, but it's carried over in the main catalog, so if you still wanted to purchase these two, you're more than welcome to do so. But not as a bundle, just to get, each individually one. So you can do that if you didn't get it then. And I used a lot of ink too. And let me see. What I did, I'll show you how I made this card. I thought it was cute with the little paintbrushes. And then inside is just, that Happy Father's Day. It's pretty simple. Okay, so first I took crumb cake. I did a lot of the stamping and cutting just to make this video not take all day, doing things that, you don't really need to watch me do. Alright, so I've got the card base. Standard A2 card. Although, I did it a little different, didn't I? I did it this way? Hold on. Make sure it still works. It should. Yeah, it works. So we're going to do it a little different. This one was actually cut at 5.5, scored at 4. Yeah, I cut at 5.5 and scored at 4.25. So it's like that. These are kind of cool because they'll stand up. Alright, so I've got this card base. This is crumb cake. And then I took a piece of pecan pie. This is 4 by 5.25. And what I did was I used the die. That's pegboard die, whatever you call it. Where did I put it? Right here. This one. And I had to put it through twice to get, well actually no, I just put it through once on this card. I have another card I had to put it through more than once. And you know what I noticed? If you go through, I missed one, and you take the die and you make sure that all the little holes are empty, it cuts out 99% of these. You don't have to poke them. If you're lazy and you don't clean it out, then you got to poke out most of them by hand. Alright, so anyways, this one's going to go right here with a little bit of border around the edges. And we're going to get my glue. Alright, you know what? The dies cannot lay against that. I've got this little thingy I got that holds onto my stuff. I'll show you. Ta-da! I got it from the scrapbook show in Novi. And it's really handy, but it's very light. Alright, so this one takes a little talent here. Now the bottom's easy peasy. You just do it on there, but here you don't want the glue to come out in the holes because, I don't know, it wouldn't look very good. So I'm just putting a couple between, a little drops here and there between them. Like that. And then we're just going to place it like so. Okay. Alright, next I've got 3 paintbrushes. I just figured primary colors. I got Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Night of Navy. And they're going to be hung up on here. And I'm not going to put them there yet because we're going to stamp our dad on this 3 by 1.5 inch square or rectangle of basic white that's going to go here. Because I want the colors to, match up. So here's my red. I'm going spruce and my red spruce. Navy. And we've got black. Now, there's a couple different ways of doing this because I only want one color per letter. If you're using a full-size ink pad, you definitely have to like tape off the other letters so you don't mess it up. But since I'm just using a little ink thing, it's a little easier. So I'm just gonna put a piece of paper here, ink up the D. Okay. Then I just carefully, I'm going to go this way, ink up the A with green. Got a little bit of it on that. I like the rustic look if they're not totally, you know, saturated in ink. And then the D here. There. This green one just looks spotty a little bit. There. And then I breathe down a little bit. And put it down here. Even pressure. Pull up. And there we go. Dad. So. Now, everything I put on with dimensionals. Where are my dimensionals? Ah, there's some. And there. Now I'm conserving some of the big ones because I gotta get more big ones. And then maybe one big one in the middle. This. Okay, we gotta switch them now. See, that's why I didn't adhere them. See, this one's gonna get a little one on the handle, big one on the bottom. Oh, you can probably put more if you're going to mail this because you don't want it falling apart on you. But I don't typically mail my cards. I hand deliver them if I'm going to give them. And there. Scoot this green one over just a tiny bit. Okay. Evenly spaced. And the same level too. There. Now I'm pushing down on them. Okay, so here's the front of your card. And then inside, I've got a piece of basic white. And with that, I'm going to take and stamp Happy Father's Day. Come on. Yeah, that's straight. Okay. And that I'm going to do it in probably pecan pie, just because that, I like the darker colors for my words, because I hate to have it where you can't really read what you put in there, you know. So we're going to do that one, pecan pie. Notice I'm stamping the sentiment before I glue it in. That's a helpful hint, because if I didn't like it, I could flip it over. 2 sides to every piece of paper. Alright, now I'm going to glue it in. And then we got our little roll of tape, and then I cut out the little bit of tape. The little hole. See? Like that. And then I'm just going to put this in the corner. I couldn't think, there wasn't a paint stick. I couldn't think of what else would go with painting. But then, hey, you might want to measure a thing or two, you know, where you're putting the paint tape and that, right? So, there. And here's our card. Pretty simple and fun. So, if you'd like to purchase any of my products, oh, here's my website. It was hiding. It's also going to be posted with this video along with the PDF that explains, you know, all the details for this. All right, well, thank you for watching my video, and you have a good day.